Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the premiere edition of All-Star Championship Wrestling. We're coming at you live from the Circle Tap in Denmark, Wisconsin. Matt Byron, along with the very comfortable Mad Dog aboard Kujo.
Announce it right. Next ACW champion.
That's a little premature, my friend.
Come on.
That's a little premature.
Say it with me now.
You've got Pimp Daddy Bomb Norwood saying otherwise, my friend.
Well, yeah, that's...
Go ahead. I'll tell you what, we've got a lot of great action coming at you tonight. 7 big matches. Of course, the ACW World Heavyweight title match. Pimp Daddy Bomb Norwood defending against this man. King Kong Bundy in action. The #1 contenders match down the pike. But right now, let's go to a pre-tape interview along with the Professor. This is Sergeant Medallion and Tommy Roxx. Take it.
Thank you, Byron. Professor Roderick J. MacFahrquar here with Tommy Roxx managing Sergeant Medallion. Medallion, you're facing quite a new challenge tonight.
You have the right to remain silent. Why don't you let Tommy do the talking?
You want to talk about a challenge? We are from the Bronx in New York City. Dodging a bullet is a challenge. Not being stabbed by a drug lord is a challenge. Wrestling a goat herder who comes to the ring with goats and sheep and rats is certainly not a challenge. Tell him.
Hillbilly Hills, or whatever your name is, possession is 50% of the law. And tonight, your ass is mine.
Tough words from Sergeant Medallion. They're on their way to the ring now. Back to you, Byron.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to All-Star Championship Wrestling on the air on UPN TV 32. Matt Byron along with Mad Dog aboard Kujo. We're kicking this one off on a beautiful night at the Circle Tap in Denmark, Kujo.
Woo! Just say it right. Future ACW champion, Kujo.
I'll say it right when it comes to fruition, brother.
You know, here comes a man who takes care of business, Sergeant Medallion. I like this guy a lot. I like him a lot. How about you?
Well, he's been kicking around ACW for the better part of a year. He finally seems to have procured a gimmick that fits his style, that fits his ring demeanor. But where this Tommy Roxx gentleman comes in, this 16-year-old head of the audiovisual club with that resplendent vest, I don't know where he fits in at all.
How did you do in high school, Byron?
I hung around the smoking area a lot, but that's not a problem. What we're talking about right now. Tommy Roxx, you gotta give the guy credit. He was able to get to Liberace's garage sale over at Bel Air. But he's with a very mean man, a man who's making his way at ACW, who's rising up the ranks after some stalled time at the bottom, and he's here to lay down the law. He's Sergeant Medallion.
Who the hell is he fighting tonight anyway?
He's fighting your favorite from Reedsville, Wisconsin, the Goat Roper, Hillbilly Hills.
Please! Do you want to see a goat get roped tonight, too? Is that what it's all about?
I've seen several goats get roped in my time. One more won't hurt.
I expected that much out of you, Byron.
I suppose you did. Tommy Roxx in the ring with senior official Matty Lardnoy now giving his instructions to his charge, Sergeant Medallion.
Sergeant Medallion's looking good. From Reedsville, Wisconsin.
Karnage Joe blaring across the Circle Tap as Hillbilly Hills, Reedsville's own, comes on in to take care of business against Sergeant Medallion throughout an ACW.
Well, you know, I was from Reedsville originally.
Where are you now?
Who was the ACW first?
That would be you, sir.
Who's got the title match tonight?
Hey, so he's a little bit behind. He's a little bit behind on the program, but... And he's got to go.
He's got to go.
Look at it go! Look at it go! Hillbilly Hills, a fan favorite in ACW, one of the original graduates of the Dojo of Pain. He's a big kid, a lot of raw ability in him. He's learned to refine inside the ACW ring, and I'm sure Sergeant Medallion will be a further test for him as he tries to get his stuff together in ACW.
Hillbilly Hills has a lot of talent, I'll give him that. He's been in the ring with a lot of tough competitors as of late. Was Sam Hayne?
One of the few guys with the guts to take on Sam Hayne.
I'll give him that too, but who won? Who won?
He won. That's right, you weren't there. It was a count-out victory. Hillbilly Hills got his first victory in ACW. He took care of business against Sam Hayne.
That's not a picture.
It worked on the record books and it worked on the paycheck, brother. Matty Lardnoy signaling for the bell, and we're underway here. Hillbilly Hills taking on the sergeant. I'm not sure which jurisdiction the sergeant is enforcing law under. I'm sure it's not Denmark.
wherever he goes.
I guess he makes citizens arrests is what you're saying. Matty Lardner is trying to get into the corner looking for a clean break, and Hillbilly Hills gives it to him.
Yeah, I don't know. If I'd have had him in the corner, I'd have kept right on him.
And Matty Lardnois would have gotten in your face and chided you. He is the senior official after all. They lock up. Sergeant Medallion throws a knee into the midsection. He's got him in the corner now, putting those big boots in, but he's got to get him out. Matty Lardnois is counting him out. Irish whip into the opposite buckle. One more time, Hillbilly Hills meets the buckle to his back. Reversal. Up and over, high elevation. Hillbilly Hills starting out strong with big clothesline. And the sergeant...
He's getting on it. See? That's what I'm talking about. He's got to learn. He's young.
Well, a little lack of aggression there. I think Hillbilly Hill's thinking about his next move. He's also thinking about getting the support from these ACW fans. We'll see how much good that does him in the future here in this match.
Well, if he wants to beat Sergeant Medallion, he's going to have to do a little better than that and get a little more pissed.
Not to mention keep an eye on Tommy Roxx on the outside.
And this is good. He's working the arm, you know.
Very fundamental wrestling hold. The sergeant pushes him back into the ropes, looking for a break here. Doesn't get it.
What are you talking about? Break what?
Well, Medallion's trying his best, but it doesn't look like he's done it yet. Kick to the midsection. Hillbilly Hills picks him up. Picks him up. Oh! Variation of a power bomb there. As the Hillbilly goes for the quick 3 count. No. Didn't hook the leg, did he, Hillbilly? Did he, Kujo?
Nope.
Some difference between you and a Hillbilly.
Greener than the hay is on his farm.
Leg trip by the sergeant there. Gets out of the predicament as Matty Lardner is trying to get both men back on their feet to continue the match.
Because he's a veteran, and that's what veterans do.
He is indeed a veteran. He is indeed a veteran. He's been around for quite a while, up and down Wisconsin. He's been in Illinois. He's been in Michigan. He's enforced law several places throughout the independent wrestling scene. Big drop kick to the back there. He has.
He wrestled Tatanka, you know.
I remember that. Against a Native American superstar, a hell of a showing there. Looks like he's turning in a hell of a showing against the Hillbilly.
Right, this buddy is going to be from here on out.
Looked like he's about to slingshot him across the ropes. Hillbilly managed to move away just in time to stop him sustaining further damage. Medallion up and over. Very nice move by Medallion. Count of 2. Didn't get the 3 count, though. Tommy Roxx. Well, Tommy Roxx agrees with you. He's out there making little spastic notions there. I think he has ADD. What do you think?
Ad? I don't think anybody out here knows how to ad.
I don't know if you have a point or not. I haven't taken a survey. Hillbilly getting those big right hands in, looking for the windmill. He's got it. Right against the jaw of Sergeant Medallion.
Something really quick here. Got to get out of this.
The sergeant's got to cut it off, but he's not getting a chance right now. Hillbilly Hills up top. Whoa. Regains his balance, throws those big punches right to the jaw of the sergeant.
I guess they do know how to come.
Prove you wrong in a hurry.
Oh, yes, I did now, didn't I?
He certainly did. What is Tommy Roxx doing up on the apron?
Apparently he's seen something he didn't like. I don't think I like
That's not his call. It's the referee's call. What was that?
Turn around now.
Sergeant Medallion with a foreign object count of 2, and that one's over. Matty Lardner, the senior official, doesn't see that one go down as Sergeant Medallion, with the help of Tommy Roxx, gets a little assistance in taking the victory over the Hillbilly. The sergeant has a little Axl Rose flaring in the background. I'm sure Axl will be proud of that one, being the miscreant that he is. But the victory stands. Hillbilly goes down to defeat, and your winner tonight on ACW is Sergeant Medallion.
You know what people in Denmark count how many wives they got?
How many?
Look in their family album and look how many sisters they got.
Ha, 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 ha. Woo! Thank you, Andrew Display. More ACW action coming up right after this.
On September 30th, ACW invades the UWGB campus for Kickoff Karnage 2000 at ACW's first television taping. All the ACW belts will be on the line and scheduled to appear ECW's whole effing show, Jerry Lynn, and the king of old school, Steve Corino. Keep watching ACWProWrestling.com for ticket and event information and matches as they are announced. And get ready to kick off the whole new era of All-Star Championship Wrestling.
This guy, this John Holmes, but judging by the fans' reaction here, I think he can't be too bright.
He's the prime joy of Denmark. He's got plenty of fan support, plenty of signs in the crowd. Welcome back to hometown boy, and he's a big boy, too.
What are you cheering for? Did he sell the most Big Macs at McDonald's last year or what?
I don't know. We can pull up the records and check on that. Big John Holmes making his ACW debut in his hometown. Right here for Circle Tap before his thousands of adoring fans. Looks like he's got a pretty good shot at meeting that goal.
Big John Holmes, how's it feel to be back home in Denmark?
It feels absolutely wonderful to be back home. I miss this place, all my friends, all my family. I can't stress enough what it means to finally come here and wrestle in Denmark, Wisconsin as a Circle fan.
Big John's taking on King Kong Bundy tonight, but wait a minute.
Big John Holmes, you've got a big
Nobody asked for him to be out there.
We have superstar King Kong Bundy.
No one asked for either of them.
What do you think about that match tonight?
Rockin Randy showing his support for Jesse Helms there in the tobacco lobby. Rockin Randy comes to the ring. I'll take your word for that. Rockin Randy very rude here, interrupting Big John in his debut interview.
I drove all the way up here from Chicago, and the ACW Big Shot, they got television now. They informed me that me and Lynch aren't booked.
You could have checked the booking sheets a long time before there, Randy.
The ACW show without my freaking golden voice and Adrian Lynch.
So far we've been persevering. You know, we can continue to persevere if you just get out of the ring, gentlemen.
If you don't shut up for a minute and let me talk, I'd appreciate it.
Shut up, people.
They have respect, but not for Adrian Lynch and Rockin Randy, it seems. I don't think those who are adoring fans chanting the name of Rockin Randy.
Let's get it right, Jack, and let Lynch talk. The more you morons talk, the longer it's going to take, the longer we're going to stand here, so shut up and let us do this stupid thing.
I'll tell you what, Big John's a real patient kid to let these two glory hogs come out and steal the show.
I apologize for crashing the party. If I crashing the party, it means that we weren't invited. Which I take offense to.
Got a point. He knew about this already.
Is the fact they're making such a big deal out of this guy. I'm not done yet.
Yeah, you know, it's one thing you want to complain about ACW. Why complain about this kid? He's making his debut.
Right? I look at you and I look at these people and I see the same thing, to be honest with you. Nothing but a dirty, filthy, uneducated redneck.
All right, that's enough. Shut up. Big Mac. And Adrian Lynch is probably there to see most of them. Now.
You're great veteran wrestlers, and I have all the respect in the world for you.
See, he's a respectful kid.
Real life. Again, I'm sorry that you're not booked, but you guys are interrupting my interview time in my hometown. This is my backyard, and I would appreciate it if you guys would leave.
Exactly, gentlemen. Show over the class.
Okay, you know what? If you'd shut up, I'm trying to be nice here. You want up here all big and nice, keep it down. You know what, buddy?
I want to hear Randy sing.
No, you're right.
We didn't book Randy to sing.
This is your private time right in your hometown, so...
There you go, Genius. You finally figured it out.
And Randy would like to apologize on the worst of feelings are. If he should shake my hand.
It's about time he shows some fun. Well, so much for class. I'm making friends like cheeseburgers, too. I love the bitter veterans in the ring. Rockin Randy, Adrian Lynch, spoiling the party of this kid. This is really disgusting. Kill him. Yeah, ring the bell. Let's get someone out here to help this kid out. And the cat. Oh, man. King Kong Bundy. King Kong Bundy. That's John Holmes' opponent tonight. What King Kong Bundy got in this? I know King Kong's got a bit of a of history with Adrian Lynch and Rockin Randy. He doesn't like these gentlemen, but that's his opponent he just saved in there. Let's hear what the big man's got to say about this. He's working his big match, eh? You think? He's going half that total.
The Circle Tap Rules!
Didn't take him long to figure that out.
Number 2, you know something, son? I got no problem with you, but I've hated these two turds for a long time. So you two folks think you're up to it, why don't we make it a tag match? Us against you.
Kendrick's liking it. Big John's liking it. King Kong's liking it.
Where's the commissioner?
Apparently our commissioner's liking it too. I hope he is.
Sanction this match right here and right now in Denmark.
Come on, Gino. Show those steps to the fans.
Ladies, I hope we got your feelings tonight, buddy. I'll tell you what. Tonight, the main event, you two of the exciting homes.
It worked for me, and it worked for Denmark. The legend, King Kong Bundy, teaming up with the hometown boy, John Holmes, tonight in the main event against the two bitter veterans, Rockin Randy and Adrian Lynch. We'll see if these two got more than a little bit of mouth of a sneak attack in them tonight here in Denmark.
You're watching it on TV. Now go check it out on the web at ACWProWrestling.com. Get everything you need to satisfy your daily craving for ACW. Get the latest news on upcoming events. Learn all about the stars of ACW with profiles, pictures, and columns. And interact with actual wrestlers and other fans on the message board and in the chat room. That's ACWProWrestling.com. Log on today and take cover.
Roxx is doing here at ringside. Apparently, this young gentleman sees fit to interject himself and leech on to another star athlete here in ACW. What is Tommy Roxx trying to accomplish by coming to ringside with this veteran? It's not like Kevin Krueger needs the help, Kujo. Anybody with Tommy Roxx found him. Did I not just prove that first? He's a little good luck charm, and I don't know what he's carrying there. His high school yearbook? I can't tell. Weird. What is your problem, Why? I've just got all these rowdy fans in my way right now, trying to check out the action. I wasn't sure that was a picture of his mom, what have you, but there you see Kevin Krueger checking his look in the mirror. He's got the body. As for the face, well, the women would have a bit of a mixed reaction when it comes to guys get the women. He is good look. He must have had a hot mouth.
And his opponent.
She should come here sometime. I wouldn't mind meeting her then.
Mr. Lovely Kendra.
Oh, yeah. You paintbrushed your nice head not too long ago. What? You remember that. Fans who were at Beat the Heat saw the confrontation between the man coming to the ring right now, Electric Air's Freedom, and my broadcast partner, Kujo. Right now, Electric Air's Freedom, I know he's got a score to settle with you. Before he resigned the commissionership, he allowed me for time after time for a match with you. You weren't real happy about giving it to him. Yourself and Mr. Stefano very resistant of that. But Electric Air's Freedom moving on right now as he's taking on God's Gift to Women. You know what? At least I can say his hair is really cute. I don't know if you fancy yourself the Vidal Sassoon of ACW, but your haircut thus far has been unwon. What do you mean, a confrontation? Is that what you call it? That was utter domination by me. And in the record book, Electric Air's Freedom got a big win over you, a big L for you, and a few less dollars to take to the dog pound, brother. There was a brick in here, that's the only reason you won. Hey, there's nothing in there but 8 wholesome and essential vitamins and nutrients for a balanced daily breakfast. Look at the lovely Kendra. Shouldn't she be at home doing her homework? The lovely Kendra, hey, she's aged well. Cut the girl some slack. Just because she won't look at you, and she definitely won't look at Stefano. Well, apparently there wasn't no brick in there tonight. Apparently not, as if there ever was, as the electric one apparently sharing a $3 box of cereal with the crowd here in Denmark. That'll go real good with the Miller Genuine Draft tonight. as these two are about to lock up. Freedom and the Krueger. Collar and elbow tie up right in the center of the ring. Freedom reverses into a corner. Are we getting a clean break here from Freedom? I would expect so, and we do get it.
We grab him by the hair to get him in the corner and begin with.
Don't listen to Krueger.
Listen to Kujo. He knows what he's talking about.
Well, you're here, so I can't help but listen to you, but I got a call as I see it right here in ACW at the Circle Tap. Once again, it goes to the corner. There was nothing clean about that. A little bit of humiliation there. Big slap to the face from God's gift to women. Oh, look what we have here. Oh, God. I smelled that coming, didn't I?
Byron, nice to see you again.
Angelo Stefano joining us in already very cramped broadcast position here. Mr. Stefano apparently getting a look from a fairly safe distance here at Electric Eric Freedom, a man who's got a score to sell Kujo, and I dare say a score to sell with you.
Hey, I'm just out here on business. I'm here scouting the competition. I don't see anything wrong with me coming down, hanging out with my buddy Kujo, and watching a match that someone we don't like is in. Let's put it that way.
What do you have against Kevin Krueger? He's a finally cut athlete.
I'm at Eric Freedom.
Okay, settle down there, partner.
I like Krueger. He's got a good body. He's got a good look.
You know, I should take that back. I've seen you two hang around before. Oh, my God, a big right hand. It was a fist. A big right hand.
I saw it. I saw it. It's illegal.
I'm sure Matty Lardnoy saw it, too.
The commissioner would have to bring the match to be over right now.
Well, I'm sorry to say I had to give up that post, so you're not going to get that tonight. Gino Lanza, I'm sure.
What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Cook me some pasta there, Gino?
Hey, let's stay a little bit politically correct out here. Let's not confront Gino Lanza with the ethnic slurs. He's right out here by our broadcast position as Electric Eric Freedom looking to take full advantage. Oh, my God. Giddy up, raw hide as Electric Eric Freedom.
That should be illegal too, Byron. Get on.
He did everything with hog time there, but apparently that didn't make Kevin Krueger too happy. He took over with the advantage. Big boots right to the back of Electric Eric Freedom. Up and over goes Kevin Krueger. Big drop kick. That 250 pounds up in the air. The second one didn't work, though. Up and over. Up and over goes Electric Eric Freedom. He's got to be careful. That little nerd Tommy Roxx is hanging around outside, the head of the chess club.
He's an excellent manager, and he never steps out of line and hits it.
He's stepping out of line right now, putting those big boots to the back.
In my way, Byron. I can't see. What's wrong with them?
Eric Freedom, the underdog in this one, showing a lot of competitive spirit, a lot of crowd support, a lot of charisma, as the lovely Kendra helping fire the crowd. Denmark's up, big right hand. One more time.
Right now.
You're way in the background and no one can hear you, brother. Big high elevation backdrop from the flashback. Electric Eric Freedom. He's got your attention now. That high elbow right to the jaw of Kevin Krueger. Picks him up, scoop slam.
He's going to the top.
He's going to the top. He's going on a trip. And that's the kind that Electric Eric Freedom usually goes on. He's a good 10 feet in the air. High above the softballs. I'm here to Circle Tap. Big cross body. Now what?
And now.
Come on. It's a millipede. It's a millipede. What is Tommy Roxx doing up there?
Something out to the official, obviously.
Tommy Roxx has been up on the apron before, and, well, he almost paid for it that time. Slithered out of the grass of Electric Eric Freedom. Oh! Got him in a roll-up, part two, and that's all. Where are you two going? Where are you two going? And you'll notice Angelo Stefano and Kujo making their way to ringside. They wouldn't get too close until Freedom Junction turned his back. And these two are going to work right now. Electric, it's 3-on-1. A bunker display from Angelo Stefano as these three are going to work on Electric Eric Freedom. These three have done enough. What the hell is this? What the hell is Angelo Stefano doing to the lovely Kendra? He's got that chain. Get that chain out of the ring. Manny, get that chain out of the ring. What if she does? Stop him. Ring the bell. Stop him. Finally, the Pimp Daddy Bomb comes in to take care of business. ACW champion tonight going to defend his title against the Dog of War. And the Dog of War, absolutely disgusting here. All four of these nice heads here, absolutely disgusting. trying to take advantage of electric air freedom, and even more worse, taking advantage of the lovely Kendra, the 105-pound lady at ringside, and that big flop, draping the chain around her neck like she's going to do serious damage. Thank God for the Pimp Daddy. More action coming right up.
On September 30th, ACW invades the UWGB campus for Kickoff Karnage 2000 at ACW First Television Taping. All the ACW belts will be on the line and scheduled to appear ECW's whole effing show, Jerry Lynn, and the king of old school, Steve Corino. Keep watching ACWProWrestling.com for ticket and event information and matches as they are announced, and get ready to kick off the whole new era of All-Star Championship Wrestling.
Professor Roderick J. MacFahrquar here with Big Daddy Loker, one of the up-and-comers in ACW. Mr. Loker, what do you have to say to people out there who say you haven't been around long enough to deserve all the accolades you have been receiving?
I don't really know what to say to that, because that's about the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Big Daddy Loker is the fastest up-and-coming superstar in ACW today, and there's nobody that can deny that fact.
Tonight, you're taking on Derek St. Holmes, Esquire, a scientific wrestler of the old school. How do you expect to face up to this challenge?
I don't really pay attention to much of that scientific crap. Everybody who watches Derek St. Holmes knows he brings that little book to the ring, goes there for guidance and stuff. The only thing I got to say about that tonight is that if he sticks that book in my face, I'm going to stick it in his ass.
There you have it. One confident Big Daddy Loker. Back to you, Byron.
Thank you very much, Professor Matt Byron, along with the world champion displaying the gold right here, Pimp Daddy Rob Norwood. We're at the Circle Tap in Denmark with more ACW wrestling action. And I'll tell you what, Pimp Daddy, you've already taken care of business once tonight. Now's your chance to take a look at two men looking for a shot at your gold. They're looking for a shot at you, and here comes the first. A very precocious Derek St. Holmes, Esquire.
That's a big word, dude. Mr. Byron.
Well, I know he enjoys those big words, so I try to treat him to him every now and then. But I'll tell you what, Pimp Daddy, this guy is a bit of an anomaly on the ACW wrestling scene. You've got a lot of guys who are high flyers. You've got a lot of guys who are brawlers. You've even got, the power athletes. But this guy takes pride in being completely different from any other ACW wrestler, in that he is an experienced, very learned scientific wrestler and brings the attitude to go along with it.
I've wrestled him once before, and I saw that firsthand. I happened to come out on the upper hand on that particular date. So I'm pretty familiar with Derek St. Holmes.
Derek St. Holmes, as always, accompanied by his rather extensive tome of knowledge there. Hopefully down home Alan Jackson will be keeping a close eye on that book tonight, as Derek St. Holmes Esquire has already inspired the wrath of the Circle Tap crowd.
Derek tried to use that book on me once or twice.
And maybe he'll try and use it tonight. Hopefully Alan Jackson will keep a close eye on that. But I'll tell you what, he's got enough to worry about tonight. As for the #1 contendership, he's taking on a powerful kid. Straight out of the ACW Dojo of Pain, he's turned a lot of heads in very short order. We're about to see him right now, Big Daddy Loker.
245 pounds, Big Daddy Loker.
BDL, the former offensive lineman from the University of Wisconsin, Oshkosh, stepping to ringside right now to try his hand at Derek St. Holmes Esquire. This is not the first time these two gentlemen have met into the ring, and each and every time Loker has provided, extensive problems for the scientific scholar, Derek St. Holmes Esquire.
I'm very impressed with Loker. He's a big kid, good kid. I've worked with him a couple of times at the ACW Dojo. He's got a lot to offer the sport.
The kid's got untapped potential, and you know what? He's just getting into the wrestling lifestyle. He's just getting serious about what he does in the ring. And I'll tell you what, once he gets more and more ring time, once he gets around more and more of the veterans in the ACW locker room, learns a few things, this kid is going to be a major force in our sport.
But I just can't overlook the fact that, yeah, I'm the crushing this kid, but he's coming after me. So I have to pay close attention to this match.
Well, tonight we're going to determine that #1 contender right here at the Circle Tap in Denmark. BDL, once again, enjoying huge fan support here, as plenty of people come up from Oshkosh. Plenty of his boys have come up to see the Big Daddy take care of business one more time against Derek St. Holmes Esquire.
Nice to see the boys with the fan support here. I
ACW has a lot of athletes who draw a lot of great fans all around, not only Wisconsin, but we've been up in Michigan. Alan Jackson calls for the bell, and it's one-on-one. The fans are going to see it right now. For your title, for a shot at your title, Pimp Daddy, Derek St. Holmes Esquire, Big Daddy Loker going at it.
Come on, let's get it on!
Loker needs to be aware of this. Derek's slowing down the pace to his tempo. Let that happen.
I'm sure Derek's already got his first 7 or 8 moves planned out in his mind. He is the master of the game of human chess, and I'm sure this is part of his strategy right now, trying to make Big Daddy Loker impatient, exert his energy.
Definitely. That book's not out there for nothing.
No, indeed.
There's some wrestling knowledge and things to be learned out of that book.
There's some knowledge inside that book, and there's plenty of knowledge inside the mind of Derek Holmes Esquire. He goes right after the armbar. Goes behind, gets excellent chain wrestling right now. Once again, goes in, hooks that left arm. Go behind right now, waist lock. Derek St. Holmes turned him loose. He's getting inside his head right away. I'll tell you what, you could wrestle Derek Holmes Esquire 10, 12, 20 times, and you've never seen his full extent of knowledge. You don't know how many tricks this guy's got going on inside his head.
Loker's just got to take his time. Don't fall into that trap.
He's got the weapons to get it done against Derek St. Holmes Esquire. Once again, he goes behind Big Daddy Loker. Throws a hard elbow. Gets out of that one. Chops. This is not the kind of match that Derek St. Holmes Esquire wants to get into. But I almost have to wonder if he's not playing to the strategy, trying to get Big Daddy Loker's confidence up and over. Big power slam. And Derek St. Holmes takes the powder. A bit of a sabbatical outside the ring.
I hope Loker knows power only gets you so far. He's got to think in there. He's got to be smart. And I've seen him make mistakes in the past. You can't make them here.
That's right. He can't just react to Derek St. Holmes Esquire. He's got to be ready for all sorts of stuff he's got going on. He's got to be ready for all that scientific wrestling. He's got to be ready for all of mind games.
That's the problem with being young in this business. I've made my mistakes. I'm still trying to learn from them. You learn every time you're out there.
And Big Daddy Loker right now locking up once again. No. Knee to the midsection. Forearm across the back. Derek St. Holmes throwing those European forearms. Ooh. Great uppercut right there from Derek. He's wrestled all over the globe. Double underhook suplex there. Nicely done. I'll tell you, he's been all over the Orient. He's been in several European wrestling camps. He's learned at the hands of Billy Robinson. He's learned at the hands of Otto Vons. He's learned every aspect of wrestling that, quite frankly, a lot of American fans aren't familiar with.
And he's also got to learn to wrestle Pimp Daddy style.
And that's what he's looking for. That's why he's going against Big Daddy Loker for a shot at you, big man.
Like I said, I'm ready and willing for either one.
He's got Big Daddy Loker tied up in a corner. What is he doing? Alan Jackson needs to get inside there. He's trying to get in there at that count, Alan.
Looks like he's scared to get in there, man.
There's 2 intimidating guys in there, and look at this leverage move.
Ref's got to get him out of the ropes, though.
This is just plain leverage right here, but it's also illegal as Alan Jackson's got assert some authority in there.
He broke him off. Ref's doing his job.
Yes, he is.
And there's Derek. See, I try to take advantage of that. Doing too much drawing with the fans here.
He likes to prove himself superior to the ringside fans, and, that sense of arrogance gets him in trouble from time to time. Big Daddy Loker taking charge right now. Big right hands. Oh, cut off real quick.
That'll slow you down real quick, trust me.
A shot to the ocular nerves. I've been spending too much time around this guy. Vertical suplex floats over to a pinning predicament. Count of 1, that's 2.
Loker's got to draw from these fans here.
These fans can't wait to cheer BDL. He's got to get some big moves out of his arsenal, get this crowd pumped up, get this crowd ready as Derek St. Holmes slowing the pace down. Oh! I thought he was going for a step over toe hold there. He just dropped the leg on the inside of the leg.
This is a lot of pain I've been put in this. Oh, there you go.
Oh, reverse? Is that a reverse?
Looks like Loker was trying to reverse it, but getting stretched here.
Didn't quite get it here, and this is where Derek St. Holmes Esquire is his most dangerous. Stretching an opponent out on the mat, of course, his finishing maneuver, that variation of the STF.
There he is, down with the fans again. Giving Big Daddy time to recuperate.
And I recall when you guys wrestled in Green Bay at the watering hole, you took full advantage of those lapses of concentration by Derek St. Holmes Esquire.
You can't take anything for granted in this game. You have to be on top of it. You have to be thinking each and every minute you're in that ring.
I guess that begs the question, Pimp Daddy, being the champion and hopefully staying the champion tonight against Kujo. Oh, look at his strength. We'll get back to that in a moment as BDL finally showing that power. Can he get him?
He's fatigued.
He's trying to get the leverage right now. He got him! Military press, that's 235 pounds of live weight. Yes, it did. Back to the question, though, Pimp Daddy. Both these men looking for a shot at your titles. Do you have a preference as to which one you want to meet in the squared circle?
You know, like I said before, I've wrestled both men before. I'm sure it'll be a very challenging contest no matter who it is. And I'm just looking forward to wrestling the winner on September 9th.
In Rockwood, Wisconsin, at the return of Rockwood at the Big Apple, shoots him into the rope. Oh! Both men thinking the same thing. They both hit the lariat. Both down on the canvas now. Alan Jackson laying the count in.
I was kind of scared of Byron. Had the same thought.
Ooh. I don't share a lot with too many people, you know. And when it does happen, people get wary.
I'll share some of the women with you tonight.
Will you? That's pretty hot. Thank you, Pimp Daddy. I was going to ask you about that later on off the air. Big Daddy Loker throwing those punches. He's trying to get that momentum. Got him trapped in the corner. He can't wait. He's got to take advantage. There he goes. Big boots into the midsection. Oh, that one looked a little low.
Action going on here.
Shoots him in. Up and over. Spine buster. Oh, he hit that one with just such force, such impact. This is a powerful kid. You haven't faced him inside the ring, Pimp Daddy. Hard slam. That's a variation of a sidewalk slam.
You've done that to me, and it's hard getting up from there, but I see Derek's doing it.
Oh! Alan Jackson found himself in a questionable position there. Got tied up and took the front of that savate kick. Derek St. Holmes is going to take advantage of that. Oh, there it is. There's the foot coming into play. Oh, man. Oh, for crying out loud. All it took was a couple of seconds for to lay that one in. Alan Jackson laying the count, no.
If that's the way he wants it, I'm going to watch the book on September 9th, but it's a crime that this has to stand this way.
No doubt about it, but the referee's decision is final, and there you see your number one contender, Derek St. Holmes Esquire, as the Pimp Daddy stands up to get a real close look at his future opponent. At least we think it'll be his future opponent. We've still got a match against Kujo here to determine who's wrestling who for the gold in Rockwood on September 9th. Plenty of action still to come here. We're at the Circle Tap in Denmark. Matt Byron and the Pimp Daddy Rob Norwood calling the action for you. All-Star Championship Wrestling will continue.
You're watching it on TV. Now go check it out on the web at acwprowrestling.com. Get everything you need to satisfy your daily craving for ACW. Get the latest news on upcoming events. Learn all about the stars of ACW with profiles, pictures, and columns. And interact with actual wrestlers and other fans on the message board and in the chat room. That's acwprowrestling.com. Log on today and take cover.
What should you do to stop a friend from driving drunk? Whatever you have to.
He's got a lot of size. He's got tons of attitude. And like I said, he's pulled some incredible maneuvers out of his hat. And he's not afraid to brawl. So I'm interested to see how he'll do against the incredible Sam Hayne tonight.
I recall this kid likes to do a lot of high-flying stuff for a big man. You better watch it, though. I could work to a disadvantage.
He's 260 pounds from Gary, Indiana. You know, he's seen a lot go on in his life. So I'm not too sure he's going to be intimidated by Sam Hayne. So, you know, the more I'm thinking about this match, the more we're talking about this match, the more I'm thinking Ruff Ryder Rashaan is going to be a hell of a contestant against the Devil's disciple, Sam Hayne.
Hayne has quite a nice young lady with him, I recall.
Yeah, but but she's pretty cold to talk to, the Pimp Daddy. I don't know if you've tried that action or not.
Pimp Daddy, it's a man with a lot of game, a lot of pull, brother.
I think she hangs around some questionable company, Pimp Daddy.
She hasn't spent any time with the Pimp Daddy.
Well, we're counting on you to soften her up. Ruff Ryder Rashaan getting loose in the corner now. He's taking this one pretty seriously. You know, he's a lot more animated in his time.
He's been around a long while with other promotions, man. He finally made his way here to the top.
That's right. And now that he's made it to the top, he's taking on a more violent persona, a more sadistic individual. This man is intimidation. This man is power. This man is a hard hitter. He's the devil's disciple, Sam Hayne.
As a fan, you have to pop for his entrance. One of the most, you know...
Oh, it's a spectacle. It put a lot of butts in these seats, and it's a good thing we're outside. Nothing flammable out here as the lovely Angelica. Lovely indeed, but a dangerous, dangerous woman. She's bringing the torches to ringside.
Walk around anyway, come have a seat next to me.
We'll see if we can control her into that. I'm sure we can squeeze her into the broadcast position here. The Pimp Daddy's getting a real good look. I wish we could get a camera around here. The Pimp Daddy. Yeah, I like that view myself. Hello. Little girl on those big heels as the devil's disciple crawls into the ring.
Better watch, he's a little close to Ruff Ryder.
She's not afraid to show it off, too, isn't it? My mom always told me those loose women would drive me straight to hell. If that's the case, I don't mind the trip. He's an impressive athlete, though, Pimp Daddy. You gotta admit it. Oh! That's an effective way to kill the mosquitoes out here in the softball diamond. I'll tell you, just as effective as a fire is, he's an effective wrestler, a dangerous wrestler inside the ring. And I'll tell you what, ever since Sam Hayne's gotten out here, Ruff Ryder Rashaan's gotten more and more, well, now he's getting a little more animated. I was afraid this kid would be intimidated. And he has a right to be worried, but fortunately he's not showing on his face. He's not, at least not visibly, he's not letting Sam Hayne get inside his head. Tommy Rock's helping keep him focused. I'd be interested to see if Tommy Roxx and Angelica hook up outside the ring.
Never know, bro.
But who's going to save Tommy Roxx? I don't know. Yeah, we'll ponder that one, but not right now. We're about ready to get into the action. Matty Larnoy calling for the bell. Hello. We're finally into the action here. One-on-one. Oh! Sam Hayne goes in right away with that big fist, boots into the midsection. He's dropping the big hammer on Ruff Ryder Rashaan. Shoots him in. Oh! Big stiff clothesline. Lots of impact. Tommy Roxx tries to involve there. I don't advise that, Tommy. And Ruff Ryder Rashaan gets a cheap shot in. You better run, kid. TJ better run, too. I don't know what Sam Hayne would do to him. And hello. Lucky us. Angelica, would you like to get inside the ring and try out the Ruff Ryder? I'm sure she's kind of used to those Ruff Ryders.
Cameraman's got a nice angle.
That's right. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, BOD. Oh, I can't wait to see this one on the monitor. But Sam Hayne's back inside the ring, ready for more action. Oh, the green miss. That's the green miss, and that took out Tommy Roxx. Effective way of dealing with a pass to ringside. Well, a little residual effect nonetheless as Ruff Ryder Rashaan takes on the power slam. Good motion on that power slam by the Ruff Ryder. You got to pay attention, though, kid. You got to tie her by the tail. Ruff Ryder Rashaan puts him in. Big boot to the midsection now. Do we have a DDT coming up here? He's got him in the side headlock. No, it's a suplex. You're right, Pimp Daddy. Got him up. He's got him balanced. Looking for plenty of impact here, and he got it. Ruff Ryder Rashaan, despite the affliction that got Tommy Roxx down, he's finally getting up, trying to wipe his eyes out on that nice $10 vest there.
Rough little run.
Yeah? He's a feisty little sucker.
You got to be feisty. He's in charge of the whole AV at high school. You know, he's got to wheel those film projectors down the hall. Ruff Ryder Rashaan, though, I got to give him credit. After that initial flurry of offense from Sam Hayne, he's come right back. He seems to be sticking to a game plan here. I'm impressed with the kid. Don't take too much time, kid. Whoa! That was impressive. Spinning savate kick. I tell you what, this kid pulls more and more moves out of his arsenal every time and almost got the 3 count there.
And Hayne's a little tough for that, though.
This guy's been around for a while, and he's gone through, well, the fires of hell. You saw him in the ring, and he's experienced that. He shot a knee into the midsection there of Ruff Ryder. Sam Hayne right now deposits him to the outside. Look at this. Keep an eye on Sam Hayne. Oh! Beautiful pescado there. This guy is not just brawling. This guy is multifaceted, and this guy's a danger to every athlete in ACW, including you, champ.
Maybe, but I can only say it so many times. I'm ready for anyone.
You've proven that time and time again, defending that title all across All-Star Championship Wrestling. And, you know, both of these men might provide a specific challenge down the line, a formidable challenge down the line, as both these men a hell of a test. Get those competitive juices going. Ruff Ryder Rashaan, ooh, double thrust into the throat there. I'll tell you what, this kid pulls a lot out of his arsenal.
A lot of it's cheap also.
That it is, and you know what? All right. Tommy Roxx apparently in commission once again, and he's got some furniture from around ringside, and this yeah, exactly. Matty, hello. Whoa! That plan didn't work out at all. Sam Hayne defended himself nicely against that one, and now he's taking over the offense again. He's got him up. Oh, we've seen this one from him before. This is a high-impact maneuver for a 255-pound man. Got him in the Hurricane Rana. Wrenching the neck of this big kid here. Going for the 3 count here. That's it. That's all it took. And Sam Hayne had to overcome some adversity in this match. Ruff Ryder Rashaan, he took it on. He took it to the big man. But Sam Hayne, he's an unstoppable force, and he's undefeated in ACW.
Sam Hayne has showed me a lot so far. I look forward to seeing what he does against some of the upper echelons here at ACW.
He's looking for any sort of competition here in ACW, and with Angelica at his by his side, I'm sure he'll find plenty of takers. And yeah, what's this? Tommy Roxx, not too happy with the Ruff Ryder. That was not smart, kid. Don't provoke Ruff Ryder Rashaan. Don't provoke Ruff Ryder Rashaan. That's what he should be. That little twerk slapped him in the face. Oh! Spinning savate kick, and Tommy Roxx's services no longer required, apparently, by the big man from Gary, Indiana. He's going up. Tommy Roxx thrown in the middle of the ring. Wait a second. He wanted to hit that moonsault, but Sergeant Medallion took care of business there, saved the bacon of Tommy Roxx, and the Ruff Ryder hit the canvas. This isn't Sergeant Medallion's jurisdiction, I don't think. The cop got involved, and I'll tell you what, I don't think Ruff Ryder Rashaan is any stranger to the law enforcement. I'm sure Tommy Roxx not too happy about being embarrassed in the ring, and I'm sure Ruff Ryder Rashaan more than happy to take care of business in the future. We've got more action coming up here on All-Star Championship Wrestling.
On September 30th, ACW invades the UWGB campus for Kickoff Karnage 2000 at ACW First Television Taping. All the ACW belts will be on the line and scheduled to appear ECW's whole effing show, Jerry Lynn, and the king of old school, Steve Corino. Keep watching ACWProWrestling.com for ticket and event information and matches as they are announced, and get ready to kick off the whole new era of All-Star Championship Wrestling.
Professor Roderick J. MacFahrquar here with Straight Edge Eric Hammers and Kamikaze Ken. Straight Edge, your brother, your baby brother, all 365 pounds of him, can't be here tonight. How are you going to handle this?
365 pounds of anger, of hatred, of everything that stands against the GQ Centerfolds. How are we going to handle this? I don't care if it's just 2-on-1. I don't care if it's 10-on-1, 2-on-3, 4-on-3. It doesn't matter because me, straight edge Eric Hammers, Kamikaze Ken are going to come out with a victory and on top.
Now, Kamikaze Ken, you and Mike Mercury have some history. How's that going to affect you in this match?
All I have to say is, Mike Mercury, when you screwed Kamikaze Ken Anderson, you screwed yourself! I'm not just going to stand here and talk about how big and bad I am. I'm going to go to the ring and prove it to you. Because actions speak louder than words. Just like the ends always justify the means.
You heard it. Strong words from Kamikaze Ken and straight edge Eric Hammers. Back to you, Byron.
Usually what happens is I'll eat so many of them and I get blown up before my match, so now I'm throwing them out to the people. Let them get blown up. That's fine.
I'll tell you what, I don't think you did a very good job blowing these people up.
Oh, man, I'm telling you. And you know what the cool thing about those Fruit Loops is? The funny thing is they were all cheering because I think they wanted that Pokemon thing in it, but I already got it.
You're a wise one, you are, Mr. Freedom. Well, there he is, the turncoat, the traitor, the man who was synonymous with Green Bay Wrestling, but he's nothing but a jerk now. Double M Mike, superstar Mike Mercury.
Superstar Mike Mercury. I tell you what, Mike Mercury and I have been friends in the past, but what he did was unheard of. What he did is going to deserve nothing but payback. Kamikaze's going to get his day.
Cute.
Nice talk, Mike. Matt Byron.
Superstar Mike Mercury.
With that haircut, he could call himself Hollywood Mike Mercury.
Handsome Mike Mercury.
Even better.
Well, I'll tell you what, I worked very closely with Double M. We, together, us and a couple other people were able to get All-Star Championship Wrestling off the ground, but it's all gone to the kid's head, and you can see the results. Turn his back on the fans, pissing off people left and right. The guy just turned into a rat, basically.
He's out of control. He's totally out of control, and his day is going to come. He might think he's on top of the world. He may think he's really the superstar. And how he aligns himself with these morons is above and beyond.
And if you needed any other indication that the guy was trash, look who he's coming to the ring with.
That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't, but, you know, Mike, you might as well, I'll tell you what, if you watch this later, Mike, I'm telling you, you might as well join up with these homos. It's sick. It's sick and sad what this guy has done to the ACW. You're right. He's turned his back on his fans, the people, and Kamikaze Ken, one of his best friends, did a lot of stuff together, hung out a lot,
right.
And what he's done is just a debauchery to the sport.
They were tag team champions. His receipt might come tonight. Well, I'll tell you what, they're coming into this match at disadvantage. Kamikaze, I'll tell you, he's got a lot of fire. He's got a lot of hate for Mike Mercury. But it's him and Eric Hammers all by themselves tonight. A 3-on-2 disadvantage. And I can't see how much revenge that the Kamikaze could possibly get against Double M tonight.
Definitely, but you got to remember, for the size of Kamikaze, and a lot of people make jokes about Eric Hammers. Let me tell you something about Eric Hammers. What he lacks in size, he has in heart. Eric Hammers is one of the top stars in ACW. Kamikaze Ken, one of the young lions in the sport of pro wrestling. He's going to make himself a name in ECW, and he's going to whip the hide of Mike Mercury tonight.
Both these guys have great things ahead of them, and, well, these guys have had great things behind them, I'm sure. Like GQ Centerfolds, along with the bulbous Angelo Stefano, and I don't say that about a lot of people because I can't.
Yeah. I think Angelo Stefano is behind him 100%, if you know what I'm saying.
More than likely, but we've got six-man tag team action here as the new, I won't say improved, but the very different superstar Mike Mercury gets in the ring for chance. GQ Centerfolds, Angelo Stefano in their corner. Thank God he's not refereeing for once. Oh, good Lord.
That's sick. You guys got to invest in a Wonder Bra or something. It's sick.
I hope he never finds out Victoria's Secret, though.
I tell you what, Mr. Stefano in there have not been getting along and seeing eye to eye, and what he's done to me with his lapdog, Kujo, that's going to see some revenge on my end, so I'm very interested in what happens, and that's another reason why I'd like to be out here tonight.
I'll tell you, like with Derek, Kujo was out here earlier. Well, let the idiot spot off.
No problem. They talk with a lisp.
Angelo Stefano is speaking!
Sickness, they got him brainwashed too.
Yeah, just another victim.
Do you guys want to win this match tonight? Yes!
Oh, Christ, for crying out loud. I thought Beavis and Butthead went off the air. That will tend to work against your favor if you do that, Angelo. I think the people in Denmark don't cater to being told what to do.
I believe the people out here in Denmark are definitely smart drunks.
That's the best kind of drunk. They're the best kind to hang around with.
Great crowd here tonight, too.
Fantastic. A lot of people coming out on a wet and cool night here at the Circle Tap in Denmark on the corner of Highway Double N and X in Denmark. If you're ever out this way, please stop by, see the nice folks here. Tell them ACW sent you.
Definitely come here, enjoy a couple of brouhahas, and for the people here tonight are going to have the most excellent night of pro wrestling. We've seen so much so far and so much yet to come. King Kong Bundy's here tonight.
ACW title defense tonight?
Yes. Big night tonight in ACW.
But I'll tell you what, we've got two very gutsy individuals getting into the ring right now. They're at a, 4-on-2 disadvantage in this match.
Very much 4-on-2. With the referee, it's almost 5-on-2.
But I'll tell you what, these kids have so much heart, so much intensity. I can't help but think they're going to fare for themselves very well. And I'll tell you what, this entire crowd, matter of fact, I bet it's safe to say you and I can't wait to see Kamikaze go one-on-one with the superstar.
Definitely. If I'm Kamikaze and I'm straight edge Eric Hammers, what I would do is I would use nothing but aerial attacks. You got to keep these guys, you got to keep them moving, get them blown up. These guys are young. Hammers can fly and do halos. Kamikaze can do moonsaults and whatnot. They make up moves that I've never even seen before. They're incredible. And together as a tag team, they're going to be unstoppable.
I know the GQs are very easily befuddled when it comes to aerial moves, and I know Kamikaze studies a lot of tape from all over the world, always looking for new moves for his repertoire. And Eric Hammers, well, he's just an intense man with a lot of different styles, overcomes his size, and even without his brother, Straight Edge Brad, who suffered an injury working out, best of luck to you, Brad.
Yeah, Brad.
I think that's right. Get well, brother. We're going to see a very competitive matchup tonight with a lot of action.
Very competitive match. It's going to be hot. This crowd's going to be on fire. You know that some people are going to get behind Kamikaze and behind Eric Hammers. The high flying is going to be awesome. If I could do it, I'd team up with him. I'm not exactly a high flyer. I don't know if I'm even a speed guy. I don't know what
we've seen the millipede. At first, I was wondering if somebody had to bring epilepsy medicine, but fortunately, I thought it was just a bad trip. We'll leave it at that.
Actually, what happened is I fell on my keys and I kept trying to get off them. That wasn't a millipede.
Ow.
Yeah. Look at Hammers. What a lunatic Eric Hammers is.
This kid is nuts.
What a reputation.
Nuts in a good way.
He's what I like to call my little gnome. You know the gnomes that sit in the front of your lawn? I tell you what, Eric Hammers is a shoot fighter. I don't know if people know that he is a shooter, but he is a shoot fighter. Him and I, as buddies, went in the ring, and he put me in a hold and made me tap out in 2 seconds.
They're very legitimate credentials, and Eric Hammers is more than happy to demonstrate them to anybody who questions him. And Kamikaze, he's already getting the fans against Mike Mercury to help the drunken extended family, his fan base, and I'm not sure, but he might be encouraging the fans of ACW to chant midget lover of Mike Mercury.
Could be, or Hogan hair. You never know. I read something about that.
Even worse.
Yeah. You got to give all 5 guys in this match credit though, because they're all incredible athletes. You can't take anything away from Mike Mercury. He's done it all, been everywhere. The GQ Centerfolds, a great tag team, even though I don't agree with a lot of their antics out of the ring, less in the ring. But it's going to be a great tag team match, no matter how you cut it.
They do get noticed, no question about it. He's got 5 highly conditioned athletes in the ring, unlike the gentleman on the outside.
Exactly.
There you go. The bell's rung. We're underway. Superstar one-on-one with Straight Edge Eric Hammers. You'll notice he's none too quick to crawl into the ring with the Kamikaze.
Yeah, I think he's going to play a little bit of mind games because everyone knows that Kamikaze wants Mike Mercury. I can't see him staying in there and taking a beating. He's going to start playing some mind games with Mr. Kamikaze.
Well, there's a tag. We'll find out real quick. There's Kamikaze. You know, Kamikaze, he's laying back. He's pretty patient. He knows he can't run into the lion's den with all 3 of these athletes teaming up on him, but
looks like Mike actually might go at it. He hasn't tagged out. I thought by now he would have tagged out because I wouldn't. After what he did, I can't imagine him wanting a piece of Kamikaze 10 in any way, shape, or form.
No, indeed. He's said as much in the past, but
So far, it's looking good. One-on-one action here. The former tag team champ? No.
There you go.
Oh.
Sick.
Cute.
Mike's baiting him in.
The superstar, very cute there with that one, and his handsome little bow tie.
Nice hits off by Kamikaze. Follows it up with an arm drag. Kamikaze's just great to watch.
This kid, the first graduate of the ACW Dojo of Pain, he's got so much ability. He's got so many bigger and better things waiting for him, but, you know, ACW, we're happy to say, so he makes his home now. Oh! Big back suplex executed by Love Machine Matt Longtime. Oh, now he's
comes in Mercury.
Now the superstar wanders in the battle.
Of course, wait till the guy's down.
That's right. And he's got Love Machine Matt Longtime holding him back. You know, if it ever comes down to one-on-one action, I like to see how brave the superstar gets when he's in the ring with Kamikaze.
I agree. I can't believe they've already taken advantage on Kamikaze 10. I'm telling you, he's going to fight back in this, but I can't believe they've already got him shaking his head a little bit. Kamikaze's fighting back, couple punches to the gut.
Fist going.
Yeah, he does.
To the midsection. Superstar apparently doesn't think he's in trouble yet, or else he would have tagged out.
As he does.
Yeah, there we go.
As he does.
Tasty Travis Lee in the mix.
The minute Mike gets in trouble, he's tagging out. And I tell you, those are not the antics of a, quote, superstar in my book.
I don't think so either. This guy is anything but a superstar.
Definitely.
He could have been... Oh! Nice! Straight edge Eric Hammers gets the benefit of the blind tag, launches a drop kick into the torso of the hair removal supplement endorsing Tasty Travis Lee.
Big chop. That's going to...
And if, you know, he kept the hair on his chest, that might have softened the blow a little bit.
Or wear a shirt like me. Oh! I can hear that over here.
That's painful.
Oh, my.
Oh.
Corkscrew. He's hitting the corkscrew. This is awesome.
Off the rope. Oh! He somersault reverse neck snap.
Say that 5 times.
I'd rather not. Thank you. That's why I got you out here.
I'll call it a corkscrew snapmare. But I like yours better. I just can't pronounce right now.
Well, I was pretty ambitious on that one. Drop toe, the Kamikaze on the second row.
He's waiting for the people.
Daddy Lardnor's giving the count. Oh! A lot of elevation, a lot of spring in those legs from Kamikaze.
There was some airtime like the good old days of MJ and the Chicago Bulls. That was incredible.
That's right.
Back to the ice. Cheat.
Kamikaze outside right now. No, keep a close eye on Angelo Stefano.
Here's where it goes on.
Daddy, come on, open your eyes.
Here's where it goes to 4-on-2.
What is this? Oh, very ambitious aerial maneuver there. Kind of a variation of an outside moonsault.
But he moved. Kamikaze moved out of the way. He outsmarted him.
Kamikaze a little too smart for that.
Another one. Another one outside on Darren. This is going to be big. I think they're setting him up. Kamikaze drops to all fours. Hammers. Halo over the top rope.
I tell you, this kid is fearless. He's done that in plenty of mosh pits all over the country.
Unbelievable.
Of course, Eric Hammers, lead singer and guitarist for the band Inflicted. He's got plenty of good road stories he'll be more than happy to tell you about.
Kamikaze going up. This is going to finish him off. He's going to hit that.
Oh, my God! I have never seen him do that before. This kid is nothing but guts.
And the fans come alive. Unbelievable respect for these guys. Unbelievable respect. If I would have done that, my ETA would have been .1.
Kamikaze, I'll tell you what, they don't call him that just because, you know, it's a cute nickname. He acts like a kamikaze in the and outside of the ring.
Definitely willing to put his body at risk every time.
What was that?
He caught him with the leg scissor coming in. I've never seen that. Hammers is quick.
A lot of great timing displayed there by straight edge Eric Hammers, and you know, he and Kamikaze taking advantage of this 2-on-1 advantage. They got to do it right now before Tasty Travis and Superstar get back in the mix. Oh, not again.
Oh, no. Here comes trouble. They're gonna smush him in the corner.
Oh!
Nice.
A GQ sandwich. One goes down, and apparently he's waiting for a proctology exam. Oh! Nobody home on that one, though.
Nice move. We thought Long Time was sleeping, but apparently not. He caught Hammers with a clothesline coming in. Unbelievable.
You know, the GQ is finally showing some semblance of learning from the mistakes there. We've seen that happen to him in the past ACW events.
Making a tag inside the ring, is that even legal?
No, it's not. Why is Matty Lardnor's allowing it?
I have no idea.
I think Gino's going to have a talk with this man, our new commissioner, Gino Lanza.
Spit right in the face of Eric Hammers.
The kid's got no class.
Unbelievable. And he only comes in when he's at an advantage. If this is the way he's going to be, man, I'm just hoping Ken
I'm hoping Kamikaze gets his hands on him tonight because it's going to be wildfire. It's going to be crazy. You think you saw something now? Just wait.
I'll tell you what, ever since Beat the Heat, ever since the watering hole,
yes.
June 22nd, this kid's been walking around like he's a cock and walk. Count of two!
Near full, he got his shoulder up.
He almost got the straight edge Eric Hammers there. Big boot to the back.
I hate to say it, but Mercury's got to take a leg when he goes for the cover. You can't pin Eric Hammers, any of these guys, without hooking a leg.
Well, you know, he's trying too hard to get over his new attitude. He's trying too hard to be arrogant. He's trying too hard to be a quote-unquote superstar.
Yeah.
And it's already cost him once in the ring, and it may happen a lot more before the night's over. There Matty Larnois was thrown into the fray there.
Was the tag made? No. There was a tag made, but the ref was distracted in the corner, and the GQs take over on Eric Hammers. It's a three-way on one. Here comes Stefano. You know he's going to get a lick in eventually.
Oh, God.
I hate to use that term, lick.
Yeah, that's Freudian slip there. Kamikaze, I'll tell you what, he was irate. He couldn't get in on that action.
Unbelievable. Smart tag team. You got to give credit to the GQ Centerfolds. Can't take anything away from them. They manipulated the referee to the point where they could not let the ref see the tag to Kamikaze.
I'll tell you what, for all their faults, all their, shall we say, eccentricities, the GQ Centerfolds are a well-schooled tag team. They know the advantage of double teaming. They get in and out of the ring. They keep the men in their corner.
You said double teaming.
No. And I tried real hard not to mean it.
As long as it's not hard double teaming, we're okay.
Yeah, thank you. Tasty Travis Lee trying to get the advantage now. Eric Hammers is fighting blind right now. He's in the corner. Big right hand. Oh!
Hammers.
Come on, Hammers.
You can hear those punches all the way from here.
Into the midsection, into the pectorals. Eric Hammers is setting him up, hopefully not taking too long. Tracy Travis Lee straight out of the corner, and Eric Hammers, it looked like he adjusted his game plan there.
I think
he adapted.
He did. I think he was waiting to hit him with another move, and a veteran will just do something else. It's wrestling is so much just reaction time.
Up he goes, big side suplex.
Nice side suplex.
Tracy Travis Lee, you got to admit, the kid's in phenomenal condition.
Very nice condition.
And he wants very much to succeed in the wrestling world. He goes all over the Midwest. Oh! Ryan Salt there. Yeah, very easily. Tasty Travis Lee getting it done inside the ring, showing a little more dimension in there.
Hammers was trying to get out of the way. I think Hammers rolled the wrong way. The way to get out of that is he rolled toward the ropes. He moved the wrong way and caught two knees right in the side. Hammers could be really hurt, internally hurt.
And Superstar going to take advantage of that one, obviously. I didn't see a tag there.
I didn't see a tag either. Long time misses the splash off the top. This could be the opportunity. Hammer's been waiting. Look at Kamikaze.
Look at Kamikaze. Look at him try to fire this crowd off. This kid feeds off adrenaline.
Definitely. He feeds off adrenaline. He's one of those guys that needs crowd support, and the crowd is always happy to oblige with Kamikaze.
Kamikaze's got his drunken extended family on the rise here, but Eric Hammers
going to the wrong corner.
I'm not sure what he's trying to do here. This kid's befuddled.
Was there even a tag? No, there was a tag.
So to speak. There's the tag. It's Tasty Travis Lee and the Kamikaze.
Get Mike. Get Mike, Ted. Get Mike. Yes! Payback's coming.
Good.
Payback's coming.
Big drop kick. High elevation. They got him right in the face.
Another one. And Hammers is going to the top two.
One more time on the Superstar. I'll tell you what.
Tornado DDT.
It's getting crazy in there right now. Angelo Stefano asserting himself, distracting Matty Larnois. I don't know what the hell's going on here.
Come on, he's got him covered. Turn around, ref.
Come on, Kamikaze.
Oh!
Now the tag belt.
Tag belt right upside the back, and now Stefano turns the ref off. Kick out. That was some BS if I ever saw it.
Once again, some expert referee distraction on behalf of the GQ Centerfolds, Angelo Stefano, and yes, the Superstar getting into the mix with that one. And this one's far from over when it comes to all five of these men.
This thing hasn't even begun. Kamikaze hasn't even come close to extract your revenge. Hammers is looking around asking what even happened. I don't think he even knows.
No, he doesn't. And I'll tell you what, straight Eric Hammers, I know he and his brother are looking forward to getting their hands and proving themselves to be the #1 contenders against the GQ Centerfolds. Hopefully Eric Hammers will be able to find a new partner at the time being and maybe get a run at GQs, but I know Kamikaze, he wants one-on-one with the Superstar, and I hope he gets it soon.
Definitely, and I tell you what, I hope that this tag team of Kamikaze and Eric Hammers carries on because these guys work really well together, surprisingly well together against 4 men tonight.
They bucked the odds and they came out pretty well. Only a tag belt, the 4-0 on behalf of the GQ Centerfolds. Took this one to an abrupt end, giving the GQs and Superstar the victory. Matt Byron along with Electric Air's Freedom Lovely Kendra, All-Star Championship Wrestling coming at you live from the Circle Tap in Denmark. More action is coming up.
That's right.
You're watching it on TV. Now go check it out on the web at acwprowrestling.com. Get everything you need to satisfy your daily craving for ACW. Get the latest news on upcoming events. Learn all about the stars of ACW with profile pictures and columns. And interact with actual wrestlers and other fans on the message board and in the chat room. That's acwprowrestling.com. Log on today and take cover.
I'll tell you what, Electric Air Freedom, Kendra, the ACW heavyweight title is on the line right now, and I know you're very familiar with the challenger in this match. He gave you a very unwelcome introduction to himself and Angelo Stefano at the watering hole. He is the self-proclaimed Mad Dog of War, Kujo, and tonight, the Circle Tap in Denmark, he's going one-on-one with the champion, the Pimp Daddy.
You know, Mr. Kujo started this war. I hadn't had my hair cut since I was 15 years old. Guy comes in, I pinned him fair and square. I had a foot on the rope, and he has to take it upon himself. And you know Stefano was behind it, too, to extract and make a name for themselves. Poor little Air Freedom. Well, you know what? I'm not going to sit out here, and I'm not going to cry about getting my hair cut. I kind of like it now. It's summertime. It makes me a little cooler. But at the same time, what they did make me hot. And believe me, payback's coming, and they is not walking out with the title tonight. I have all the faith in the world in Rob Norwood, our current ACW champion.
Well, I'll tell you what, you do have a kicky summer due, but you know, he's not the Vidal Sassoon of ACW. And speaking of hairdos, I don't know who gave him the advice to become a blonde, but it was very ill-advised.
Yeah, very ill-advised. It was also very ill-advised for him to attack me after the match with Kevin Krueger tonight, too.
You know, the kid's show nothing but clash. He's a very bitter, very irate individual. Hates the fans, very venomous, but he's also a very powerful guy. And I think he's going to present an interesting challenge to the Pimp Daddy tonight for the ACW title. The Pimp Daddy's got to watch his stuff.
I agree. Kujo, I got to give him his due. Kujo is definitely one of the top stars here in ACW. And with Angelo Stefano, it only makes him more dangerous. Stefano is manipulating this man. If Kujo would just wake up and smell the coffee, get out of his control, he could be so much better here in the ACW.
We'll see if he's got the brains to do that. Right now, we're going to a pre-tape interview with Angelo Stefano and Kujo before tonight's match.
Thank you, Mr. Byron. This is Professor Roderick J. MacFahrquar here with Kujo and Angelo Stefano. Kujo, tonight you're taking on the champ, Rob Norwood. Some say you haven't been around ACW long enough to take on this challenge. What do you have to say to those detractors?
Hey, let me answer that. Let me tell you something. People that don't think Kujo's ready for a title shot, look at who his manager is. I got more pull in ACW than anybody around. And if I say Kujo deserves a title shot, he deserves a title shot. And tonight, he's winning that title match. Brother, you're going to be the new champion. Bottoms up.
What are your feelings on this, Kujo?
Well, first of all these people in this bar stink bad, and I have an awful lot to overcome tonight. I mean, come on, it's almost like gas, like poison gas in a war. Like, come on. But I have faith. I mean, this guy smells really, really good. Really good. And I know I will defeat Rob Norwood. You can bet money on it. I will walk out with that belt and bring some class back to ACW.
And after he wins the world title, I'll have the world title and the world tag team titles in my camp, and there's nothing anyone can do about it.
There you have it. Angelo Stefano smells good. Back to you, Byron.
ACW heavyweight champion, a big surprise upset not too long ago at the watering hole in Green Bay, Wisconsin. But I'll tell you what, this kid actually, has carried the belt very, very proudly, and he's got some upsets in the past few months. He's defending that title, and he's getting more and more confident by the day. And I'll tell you what, he's going to have a hell of a contest right now with Kujo one-on-one here at the Circle Tap.
Definitely. Kujo, not an easy competitor, believe me, I know. But the good news is, even if, Robbie, I'll tell you what, even if you beat Kujo, at least you don't have to worry about getting your hair cut. Those days are over. And Mr. Stefano might get himself a haircut one of these days, too.
God, that's the first of the many cosmetic adjustments I can make for Mr. Angelo Stefano.
Oh, yeah, a little bit of breast reduction, some liposuction, and a haircut ought to fix that son of a gun.
And a halfway decent tailor to boot. I'll tell you what, though, I hope the Pimp Daddy brought a little action tonight, because nothing's better than a big ACW event than watching some lovely ladies while you do it.
Oh, brother. I am feeling the love out here at the Circle Tap tonight. The hippie is at full staff, not only with Mr. Byron next side of me, but we got the lovely Kendra over here keeping me a little warm on this chilly night. And look at these
guys. What the hell is Kujo doing?
I think that was called the fatty patch. Look at him.
It ain't no hippie shake.
No, and I hope he's not talking to me, because I am not above going out there and getting...
This is not Dance Fever, and no one in the ring is Denny Terrio. But there you see the Pimp Daddy. He's got his lovely ladies alongside. And he's got focus. He's got motivation. He was out here earlier talking about how he's not going to take the dog of war lightly. And I have trust in the Pimp Daddy.
Pimp Daddy has got to hit his big moves, and he's got to hit it quick. Keep Kujo off his feet, keep him rocking, keep him rolling, keep him reeling. And brother, believe me, you're sitting next to the Dayglow King of the Ring here in ACW, and I'm telling you, Rob Norwood's walking away with the victory and the title tonight.
You're going to guarantee that?
Well, nothing's ever guaranteed, but believe me, I'm here, and let's just put it that way, I'm here. And Kujo's got special wonton soup coming from the electric one, Eric Freedom.
You know, I might add, you're only about 20, 25 feet away from ringside.
I'm not very far at all.
I'll tell you what, you were out here earlier taking on Kevin Krueger, and Kujo, he was laying back as much as possible. He was keeping a low profile as much as a 280-pound man with bleach blonde hair possibly can. He didn't look like he was in any hurry to get at you with your back, unless your back was turned. Tonight, I don't know what you might have in store for Kujo.
I'll tell you what, I don't see the blonde hair, I don't see the chains, I don't see the dog collar. All Eric Freedom sees on Kujo is a big bullseye, and believe me, I am going to hit the mark eventually. If not tonight, I'm going to get it.
Plenty of ACW events. We know you want a piece of them. Before I resign as commissioner, you had plenty of requests into the ACW office.
I've been filling out those forms like crazy. My arm is killing me.
That's what it's all about, the ACW heavyweight title. Alan Jackson holding it high above his head. And we're about ready to get this one underway. Pimp Daddy Rob Norwood looks very focused, very confident.
Very confident. And if you look at Norwood's losing some weight. He's looking good. He's hitting the gym more than he ever has. He's up in the cardio. He's looking great. Rob Norwood, definitely the fighting champion, not a paper champion, taking on all comers. You got Kujo. You got all the greats in ACW. He's not ducking anybody. I see a long title reign in the future of Rob Norwood.
Time will tell. There's a hell of a lot of competitors out there. Of course, tonight we learned Derek J. Holmes Esquire, the new #1 contender, will get a shot at the Pimp Daddy coming up in Rockwood after our return to Rockwood, the Big Apple, on September 9th.
Kujo in the ring, not making a lot of friends along ringside. Not that he probably wants them.
Well, with a face like that, would you have many friends?
He's a poster child for abortion.
Well, some Planned Parenthood clinics have this guy hanging up on the wall.
Definitely.
And now, I'll tell you what, the Pimp Daddy, nothing but positive response, nothing but love from the ACW audience. Kujo expecting and getting the exact opposite.
As well, he definitely deserves the exact opposite. Both these guys are powerhouses. I don't think we're going to see a lot of high risk. We might see some high-risk maneuvers. We're not going to see a lot of high flying, I don't think. But a couple of these guys might surprise us. It's going to be mat work. It's going to be working a body part. It's going to be good. It's
going to be a ground war. And ACW presents you with a lot of wrestling styles from all over the globe. We have high flying, we have brawling, and we've got two guys who get it done on the ground. Great fundamental wrestling, but you know what? I think Pimp Daddy's got the edge when it comes to the actual wrestling, because quite frankly, Eric Freedom, I don't think Kujo can keep his focus long enough on his opponent. He's got to keep jawing with the fans. He's got to keep preening to Angelo Stefano. He's got to keep being the bad guy, so to speak.
Yeah, he does. He's got to pay more attention on Rob Norwood, and the good thing for Norwood, too, is Norwood doesn't have to pin Kujo to keep that belt tonight. It can be a DQ, it can be a count-out, it could be anything, and he can keep the belt. Kujo has to pin Norwood's shoulders to the mat to walk out here ACW champion tonight.
And I know the Pimp Daddy's not looking for a cheap win inside the squared circle.
Definitely not.
But is it a matter of, can Kujo keep his focus enough to do what's got to be done in the squared circle, to get the 3 count, to get the submission, get the tap out?
Kujo is definitely a time bomb just ticking away. He could go at any minute. He can explode like he did on me. He could do the same thing tonight. He could have the adrenaline rush. He could grab a chair and hit Norwood, and that's it. And he's not going to get the title. Anything goes tonight. It's going to be good.
Anything could occur to keep that title away from Kujo, to keep that 10 pounds of gold away from Angelo Stefano. And
what would I weigh if I wore that around my waist?
We'd have to get the Department of Weights and Measures. What is Kujo doing? He is wasting time. He's wasting energy. I don't know what the hell he's doing.
Lovely Kendra says he's going to Tourette's.
Oh, God. He might need a little whittling. Maybe he's got attention deficit disorder.
Definitely. Oh, come on. He's stalling.
You know,
with the guy, Kujo.
He's trying to get inside the head of the Pimp Daddy right here, and it looks like he might be actually accomplishing that.
It looks like he's saying he pulled his shoulder and asked him for...
Now that was just flat-out cut.
That was just cheap.
He's trying to get inside the head of the Pimp Daddy. He's trying to get inside Rob Norwood's head, trying to intimidate him.
The rod's coming right
I think it's got the opposite effect. The complete opposite effect. It made him mad.
Definitely made him mad. Rob Norwood's not going to take a slap to the face and sit there and cry about it. He's going to do something about it. Rob Norwood is a man of action, as we just saw.
That's right. He's shown nothing but ability, nothing but determination. He's willing to get into any sort of fight ever since he became the ACW champion.
Definitely. And Kujo, you might as well walk out now, baby. You might as well leave now.
Oh!
What strength to pull a guy like Kujo in.
Walk out.
Oh, nice arm drag. Takes him down. And Norwood's on the offensive.
You see the Pimp Daddy, he's always styling. He's got the funky hats. He's got the good, cool attire. He's got the leopard print working. Kujo looking like he just stepped out of the Army surplus store on rummage sale day.
He's hitting thrift shops for $2.99 and buffets for $5.99.
Traveling cheap. He's a cheap date. I can't say the same for Stefano, though.
I heard when they go out, Kujo will actually pocket food and take it to Stefano because Stefano's so cheap. Look at I think he's had that same outfit and body for the last 10 years.
Angelo Stefano has been fired from many a pizza delivery place in the Tri-County area. Pimp Daddy goes out, big neck break.
Nice neck breaker.
Pimp Daddy's sticking to his game plan right now after that initial psych-out attempt by Kujo.
Robbie is focused.
And he's up. I've never understood how he can do this. He doesn't have any depth perception. He doesn't have eyes in the back of his neck, or his head for that matter, but he landed it.
Nice crossbody, down for the count, 2.
Leg hook, almost got him. He had the leg hook.
That could have been it. I've never seen that out of Rob Norwood. I have never, ever seen that. I am impressed. I am very impressed.
Well, we talk about all the guys in ACW who are expanding their arsenal. They're checking out tape. They're watching film. They're looking all over the country for maneuvers. Whoa!
Referee's back was turned. Stefano took the advantage. It sickens me.
Just a cheap human being. If you couldn't tell by the clothes, just tell by his actions.
Definitely tell by his actions. Angelo Stefano, if you're going for a title fight, why don't you let 2 men go at it like men? Why not? Why do you have to have Kujo? Why does he have to have why does he have to have a babysitter sitting outside the ring to take care of him when he's down? Kujo, you want to be a real man, you fight Norwood one-on-one. You get Stefano out of the darn place.
Well, Angelo Stefano was just out here for GQ Centerfolds, so his perception of real men might be a little bit skewed.
I agree.
I'll tell you what, he has Kujo motivated. He has Kujo adhering to a game plan. And I'll tell you what, Kujo's got some very vicious moves in his arsenal. There you see one right there, a very blatant chokehold.
Definitely.
He can do some definite damage to you.
He's been using his bulldog that's absolutely devastating. That headbutt off the top. Kujo does have a lot in his... I heard
right in the chop.
I think he spit out a tooth.
An incisor. A canine, if you will. Up and over, high backdrop.
Nice elevation, you got to give him.
I got to give it to him. Kujo recovered nicely from that big shot.
I thought Mr. Norwood was taking over, covering him by the ropes. Get the foot up. There you go.
I'll tell you what, Angelo Stefano has graced readers of ACWProWrestling.com with his dubious views on professional wrestling and a lot of other subjects in the past.
Definitely, and don't forget to check out the ACW website.
You can find out profiles on all your favorite ACW stars.
Upcoming events, merchandise, anything you want.
You can go on the ACW message board, post your thoughts about All-Star Championship Wrestling, wrestling in general. We love to hear from you. That address is www.acwprowrestling.com. Kujo gets a knee in. Norwood ducked his head too early looking for that backdrop. Kujo, whoa!
Leg, he clotheslined him over the top with his leg. I've never seen that before.
A leg lariat taking him up and over. Very vicious maneuver by Kujo. That's what we were talking about earlier.
I'm surprised either men are standing at this point.
A very physical matchup so far. Both these men throwing heavy blows into one another. We didn't think it'd be pretty there, Electric Air.
Definitely not. Could be dangerous. The outside Angelo Stefano out there can be so dangerous. Now watch for the manipulation. There you go. Kujo's moving a rep and Stefano's getting his licks in again.
You expected as much from Angelo Stefano. You know what? We've got Gino Lanza, the new commissioner of ACW, an authority on refereeing on his own right, keeping a very close eye on this match. I think it's time he got several pointers into Mr. Alan Jackson.
Definitely should. He's got to take him to the school of hard knocks. Mr. Jackson is blind even when he's looking. it's just...
He's a very inexperienced referee. This is, matter of fact, his first experience with All-Star Championship Wrestling, and the kid's got a lot to learn, but Kujo's got a lot to learn about those right hands going to the side of his face.
He's got to learn how to duck. Oh, took his head off. Took his head off with that lariat. Unbelievable.
I don't know if that was instinct or he set him up, but if he set him up, it was a nice job. Norwood's a heavy blow.
Norwood's head should be in the 3rd row right now. Unbelievable.
One more time. This cheap action by Angelo Stefano. Not only is he interfering, he had to open his shirt to do it.
He rubbed his head on his armpit, and he's doing what I like to call the fatty patch.
Ew. You know, Angelo Stefano, you ever go to a club or a disco and you see a guy 20 years too old to be there, he's out of shape, trying to look cool in clothes from 10 years ago? That's Angelo Stefano for you.
I was just going to say, when did you see me at that club?
The same night they threw me out of it. Ron Norwood fires hard into that buckle. Kujo coming in. Didn't get a lot of hype in that splash, but there's a lot of weight on Kujo. I'm sure it had plenty of impact.
Definitely weight, and Norwood had nowhere to go but into those buckles and down. Elevation doesn't matter at that point. It's just a law of physics. You got something behind you and you have someone hit you at however many miles an hour he's coming at, that's going to be it. And
he'll be coming a lot of miles an hour on this one. Kujo looked like he set up for the top rope headbutt, but took way too much time.
Norwood, I think, baited him.
No, he adjusted. Got to give Kujo credit. He might have him right here. Big close right off the top rope. Kind of 1, 2. He didn't hook the leg.
Didn't hook the leg. Arrogant. Very arrogant. You get someone down like the champion, you hook the leg every time. I don't care if it's on a tackle. I don't care if it's on a snapmare. Anytime you go for a cover on a guy with the championship belt, you always hook that leg.
It's a title match. You think Kujo will want every advantage on his behalf. But you know what? He's playing around with the Pimp Daddy, Ron Norwood, and that's dangerous.
You know,
and he's up one more time.
These guys are really sickening me between Kujo's annex and between Mr. Stephanie. Oh, misses the elbow off the top. The tide's going to turn. Tide's going to turn. Norwood's got to fire up these people. He's got to get these people behind him. Come on, Robbie.
That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to gain some support. He's trying to gain some noise from this crowd here at the Circle Tap in Denmark. Alan Jackson laying the count on both men. He's up to 5 right now. Kujo struggling to his feet.
It looks like Norwood's worse for wear, but he's getting up too. They're both on their feet. Kujo's coming in.
Misses the clothesline. Oh!
Here goes.
Shot.
Listen to those. Right in the face. There. No!
Face of the American dream, if you will.
You know what?
Norwood fires him in, gets extra momentum, big elbow.
I'm going to go take a closer look. This is 6. Stefano's getting a little too close for my comfort. I can't stand that guy. I'm going to go take a look.
What are you doing? Electric Eric Freedom has left our broadcast. I don't know what he's got in mind. He hasn't approached the ring yet. Kendra, what's going on? Well, she's not letting it in. It looks like an attempt at a sunset flip. There's Angelo Stefano on the apron. What is that? Oh my God! Oh my God! A beer bottle! Electric Eric Freedom, all about peace and love, but he just brought dangerous weapon in this match. That's payback. Is that payback?
That is payback. You want to come out and jump Electric Eric Freedom, you're going to get a beer bottle upside your head.
Well, where's the referee?
He's got to turn around, Stefano.
Count of 1, 2. He kicked out. What the hell is Stefano doing in the ring? But it looked like Kujo kicked out. That kid's got a hard head.
Apparently, I broke a beer bottle over his head. My hand's cut too. I might need a paramedic.
Yeah, we've got a little bit of damage control. Pimp Daddy Ron Norwood, he's going after Angelo Stefano. Not a moment too soon, but don't give this kid a chance to recover. Don't give Kujo a chance to recover on this.
Oh, that looks nice.
God, he's busted open.
Here's something for you. Cut my hair and we'll color yours at the same time.
Cut your hair, you cut his head.
I'm going to cut his head.
Ron Norwood.
Yeah, Robbie.
Got him by the grease balladdered head.
Come on, throw one in there for the hippie at least.
You got your revenge on Kujo.
Oh, nice.
Looks like a little payback on Stefano as well.
Believe me, I'd be right back out there, but I think I've done enough.
I think you've done more than your share of damage.
Like
Kujo's going to need stitches. He's going to need immediate low blow.
I can't believe he's even fighting back.
I've got to give Kujo credit after all that's happened to him. You know, some fairly justified payback. He's still on his feet.
Definitely on his feet. And the referee should be watching the match.
What the hell is the referee doing?
I don't know what he's doing. It looks like he's shucking and jiving.
Gino Lanza needs to keep an eye on this kid. A big power slam from Kujo. Where is he getting this from? Count of 1, count of 2. Yeah, he got out.
Come on, Robbie. The blood's running right into the eyes. Kujo's going to be at a disadvantage now.
This Kujo better take advantage while he can, because he's going to be losing a lot more blood in a big hurry. He's going to get weaker and weaker, and I don't advise this at all. What the hell is he doing on the top rope?
But I condone it.
I'm sure you don't have as much of a problem with it, but as far as match strategy, this is a very bad idea. Kujo's got to be delirious. Oh! Big right hand into the face one more time.
He caught him.
Got him up! Oh! Try to get him out the sky high. Yeah, Kujo was dead weight on that one. He doesn't know where he is.
No, he doesn't. He's definitely out of it. This could be it. I think he's going to hit him with it again.
I think he needs it one more time. Kujo is just getting punished and punished big time.
There
he got it. Sky high power bomb. Alan Jackson in position. 2. Yeah. Successful title defense from the Pimp Daddy, Rob Norwood.
As predicted, Electric Air Freedom called it. Rob Norwood, still the champion here at ACW.
You didn't just call it, big man. You assured it, quite frankly.
Definitely did assure it. And Kujo, this is just the beginning. I told you on the website, I told you in the chat room. Special wonton soup. I got a lot more for Kujo coming. You ain't seen nothing yet.
He's cooking now. Electric Air Freedom and Kendra making sure the deal gets done. Pimp Daddy Rob Norwood keeps the ACW title. It's on to Rockwood for him. Return to Rockwood, the #1 contender. Derek St. Holmes Esquire. We'll see if the Pimp Daddy can take on the Scott.
And brother, I will see you later. It has been a pleasure.
It has been a pleasure.
They're getting me out of here for outside interference. I'm going to go get dressed and celebrate with another beer bottle. See you later, brother.
Thank you, Aaron. Thank you, Kendra. More ACW action is on the way in just a couple of moments.
Look out there! Hey, get that camera away from my man. Hey, I told you to get that camera out of here. Go find something else to do. Where's my belt? You didn't win. You didn't win. Hey. Come on, I gotta go do commentary.
On September 30th, ACW invades the UWGB campus for Kickoff Karnage 2000 and ACW first television taping. All the ACW belts will be on the line and scheduled to appear ECW's whole effing show, Jerry Lynn, and the king of old school, Steve Carino. Keep watching ACWProWrestling.com for ticket and event information and matches as they are announced, and get ready to kick off the whole new era of All-Star Championship Wrestling.
It was 1 against, I don't know, probably 10. By the time they were done, his neck was red, and I am afraid to go to high school. It scares me.
I have a knife and you don't. Ha ha ha.
He bring a knife.
He brought a knife. It was in his backpack. There was this kid that was like 17. He came to a school with a gun.
Bird twitch, bird twitch, bird twitch, bird twitch, bird twitch.
We didn't know if it was fake or real.
Our children need our help to deal with tough issues, like violence. Please, talk with your kids.
Main event of the... Who the hell invited you?
Hey, Byron, I'm here to do color commentary with you for this main event. Isn't that great?
I didn't order a pizza, brother. I don't know who invited you at all.
I'm not giving you a pizza, brother. I'm going to be here for color commentating because I'm awesome, Daddy.
Oh, be still my beating heart.
I know you like me.
Yeah, I could just love you to death.
And I'll tell you who I like
but
right now.
But that's a GQ job, so I won't.
Hey, come on now. I'll tell you who I do like. I like Rockin Randy, and I like the British import Adrian Lynch. 2 awesome veterans. They know what they're doing in the ring, and they're going to take care of business here tonight on this punk John Holmes and King Kong Bundy.
I'll tell you what, Adrian Lynch and Rockin Randy, they had to stick their nose in this kid John Holmes' business. And you know what? They may pay for it right now. Tag team action coming. The massive 400-pound plus King Kong Bundy and John Holmes, the rookie in this business, returning to ACW, returning to his hometown of Denmark. They're looking for a little payback, and Lynch and Randy better watch their step.
Hey, I'll tell you what. You got a rookie on one side and 2 veterans on the other. This one's a no-brainer. Randy and Lynch will take care of business, no problem.
Not to mention one of the most devastating forces in professional wrestling history.
That's right.
Oh, please.
Let the man speak. You want to hear Rockin Randy sing, do you? Sing, Randy, sing.
I want to see Randy return his wardrobe to Steven Van Zandt.
I love it when he sings.
Oh, hell. I apologize for all the bleeding ears across our viewing audience right now.
Sing, Randy, sing.
Yeah!
This is not a karaoke. Oh, God.
Yes, yes, yes. This is going to be awesome, Byron.
I am going to bail in about 2 seconds.
No way, stay and listen.
No Latino heartthrob is Rockin Randy. I'll tell you what, if there's a jukebox in hell, this song is at A1.
I like it, and this version's better than Ricky Martin ever was.
Stop the pain.
Inside out. I am to be the vocal. Vocal. Whatever, it's cool.
Oh, God, hell in one ear, hell in another ear.
Heaven in one ear and heaven in the other, brother. You know you like it.
Too much sports entertainment for my tolerance at this time.
I wish I was taping this. I'd watch it again and again when I got home tonight. Yay, Randy, yay!
You know, I gotta say, Notorious B.O.D. up in the ring there with the soft cam. He's a very brave and very gutsy individual. He came back from his honeymoon in Italy after 3 weeks of bliss with his lovely wife, and he had subjected himself to this.
What are you talking about? This is excellent. All the fans are screaming. Listen. Yay! Yay, Randy! Yay! Woo!
Oh, for crying out loud.
Inside.
I see the drunken extended family there giving their tribute to Rockin Randy's crooning talent.
They don't know true talent when they see it. That's why they're turned around, because they know Rockin Randy's the best.
I'll tell you what, to get serious here for a moment, we saw the Mad Dog aboard Kujo being carried out of the Circle Tap.
What? I didn't see exactly what happened. I turn around, my man's a bloody mess. I'm going to get to the bottom of this, and there's going to be payback for somebody.
The guy was gushing like a broken faucet. You know, I'm surprised you're not taking care of your man right now like a good manager should.
Hey, I was told to come out here because I was needed. No, they were begging for me to do color commentary. I'll check on Kujo in a few minutes.
And here they come. Over 700 pounds of power and bulk. Big John Holmes, Denmark's own, and the massive veteran, King Kong Bundy. He's been all over the world. He's headlined WrestleMania.
Well, they have size, I'll give him that. But I think the inexperience on John Holmes' part is just going to play too much of a factor in this match.
Time will tell. You know this kid's excited, wrestling from his hometown fan at the Circle Tap tonight. It's a cool, wet evening. You know, these guys aren't going to be sweating too much. They're going to be able to keep their energy. They're not going to blow up easily. But I'll tell you what, you've got two very experienced veterans on the other side of the ring. Rockin Randy, Adrian Lynch. They know how to treat veterans and rookies alike.
They sure do, and that's why I really like them coming out on top in this match. Rockin Randy, a 15-year veteran, as crafty as they come. And Adrian Lynch, well, he's just put together after slimming down, dropping about 30 pounds. He looks fantastic.
You might want to approach him for some diet tips, actually.
What are you talking about? Come on, I'm not fat. It's a gland problem, I told you.
Well, hopefully your pediatrician can hook you up with some hormone medicine.
Anyway, enough about that. What do you think's going to happen here, Byron?
You know, it's too close to call, quite frankly. You've got King Kong Bundy. He can take it to any man in the business. We've seen him do it for over 15 years. We've seen him take it to the legendary Hulk Hogan. So many others in wrestling. But like you said, I hate to admit it, John Holmes, he hasn't been in the business that long. He might be a weak link in Rockin Randy and Adrian Lynch. You know they're drooling to get their hands in this one.
And it looks like the rookie is going to start this match out.
The rookie wants to prove himself right now. Rockin Randy's going to be a hell of a test. Rockin Randy, of course, been in this business over 15 years. He's been all over the country, all over the world.
And the crowd's behind Holmes right away. Not surprising since he's a hometown kid. But watch Rockin Randy take him apart right here.
The hometown contingent solidly behind Big John Holmes right here in the main event in ACW. I bet this kid, when he started his career, never dreamed he would be in this position in life with a partner like King Kong Bundy, run for all his adoring fans he grew up with.
Well, let me tell you something. If I was the kid, Even though it's my hometown and I'd be excited, I'd be scared to death. I think that's going to come in and play a factor. You just wait and see.
Well, we'll see how John Holmes handles it. Big John Holmes, no relation to John Holmes of adult film star fame, by the way.
Well, I don't think so. I certainly don't see any resemblance there. And the beverage cart is here. Look at this.
Well, hallelujah.
Thank goodness.
I need my tip now.
You want a tip? Go on a diet.
Look who's talking.
I'm not fat. It's glandular.
Yeah, it's hormonal. You know, you should be a little more careful about the lovely ladies that habitate the ACW ringside audience.
I think she's asking for my phone number, actually.
And Rockin Randy's after a breather right now. Big John Holmes, a very big instinct move right there. He's been getting pummeled in the corner.
Unbelievable for a rookie to pull that off right away. One of the first maneuvers in the match. I thought he'd be too nervous to start out.
A lot of instinct on that part. He got trapped in the corner, and he did what came naturally, but it was effective right here, and I'm sure King Kong Bundy in the back schooled him on what to do tonight. A few tips from a veteran. Let him know what to expect from Rockin Randy and Adrian Lynch. King Kong Bundy, he's got a vendetta against these two gentlemen.
Yeah, and right now Lynch and Randy are regrouping, and I can't blame them. They got to get their game plan straight and get on the same page, get things together, and start taking this kid to school.
Rockin Randy, he's not going to be too quick. He's not going to be too speedy. He's not going to rush into anything. He's going to feel out of the opponent. He's going to work the crowd. He's going to get inside the head of Big John Holmes.
And if you've ever seen any of Randy's matches, and I know you've seen hundreds of them because I have too, he moves extremely deliberate, extremely methodical. He takes his time. He's a mover. He's a thinker. That's why he comes out on top.
Much like Derek St. Holmes Esquire, he plays human chess. He's got a game plan going into that ring each and every time. He likes to get through the heads of his opponents. Right now, Big John Holmes on the advantage in the corner. Matty Lartnoy is looking for the clean break. He gets it.
Surprising. I thought the kid would cheat.
Well, I'll tell you what, maybe the kid should have cheated there, you know, not to be the devil's advocate, but when you're in the ring against Rockin Randy, you need every advantage you can get.
And I'm surprised the kid hasn't started crying yet.
He's a big boy. He's not ready to cry, especially not in the ring with King Kong Bundy as partner.
Yeah.
Right to the eye.
Get him, Randy.
Randy going to the cheap stuff. He's going to the simple stuff. Going for the clothesline. Nobody home. Big clothesline, big flying clothesline by Big John Holmes. Very impressive move.
And again, Randy and Lynch have to regroup on the outside. The kid's on fire, but these veterans are going to put things together. I'm not really concerned about it, to tell you the truth.
I'll tell you what, though, Big John and King Kong Bundy, they've got massive and unwavering fan support here, unanimous fan support right here at the Circle Tap. That may prove to be an extra motivational factor, may help give Big John that extra bit of adrenaline he needs to take on these two veterans.
And I'll never understand how the fans choose sides. It never makes any sense to me. I come out there and they boo me and I'm a swell guy, and then a chump like John Holmes goes out there and they cheer him like crazy.
Go figure.
I can't.
Well, I can figure out. Number one, John Holmes knows how to wear a shirt that covers his entire torso.
What are you trying to say? The shirt kind of buttons.
That's as much as we can hope for, by the way.
Now Randy getting in the referee's face, obviously.
Rockin Randy with the DQ. Oh, come on.
I don't blame him. He should disqualify him.
Give it up, Randy. Give it up. I'll tell you what, this ACW audience, they're a bit impatient to see some wrestling here. Adrian Lynch makes the tag, and it may be time for the big man.
Oh, and I don't think I want to see this. I'm not ready to see King Kong Bundy in action quite yet.
I'll tell you what, this is a hot, heated crowd here. A lot of John Holmes supporters getting on the case of Adrian Lynch and Rockin Randy, and there may be someone else on the case for them right now. King Kong Bundy, the massive veterans in the ring.
The refs should get in and stop this. Back Bundy off. This isn't fair. They have Lynch and Randy have to regroup. Give them some time.
They're inside the squared circle, and they're not going to get a timeout. Matty Larno is too smart for that one. I'm sure Gino Lanza would get on his case if he even allowed it. Oh, listen to this.
What are these people thinking?
They're thinking they're cheering for a superstar right now.
They're not cheering for Randy. They're cheering for Bundy. A lock up here, and Bundy powers Lynch off. Oh, my goodness. King Kong Bundy just with devastating power as he tossed Lynch off like a rag doll to the corner.
King Kong Bundy, I'll tell you what, this guy is a, you know, I don't want to use the exact term here, but he's a brick house, baby.
Yeah, I'll give him that. He is powerful, and Lynch has got to figure a way around that power right now.
King Kong Kong Bundy asserting himself in the ring with the British import, the former British import. He is now the legend killer, Adrian Lynch. And I'll tell you what, all that weight that Lynch may have dropped, he works with disadvantage here against a 400-plus pound massive wrestler like King Kong Bundy.
Bundy's got a hammerlock here. I don't think Lynch can power out of this. He should pull the hair.
He had to have dropped a lot of strength.
Come on, Lynch, you can do it. Am I being impartial?
I'll tell you what, it's a cool, wet night here at ACW Arena. And no one can say I'm not a chivalrous person giving my jacket to a lady.
Hey, I could give her my shirt if you wanted, Byron.
No, we wouldn't want you to be cold.
Oh, no, I'd be all right. I could do it. Bundy's definitely in control here. Lynch and Randy both begging off as the crowd goes crazy chanting for Bundy.
I'll tell you what, the very slow, deliberate pace set by King Kong Bundy. He knows all he's got to do is get that massive avalanche in the corner, get that big splash going. It's a count of 5, and 2 men, 2 veteran wrestlers couldn't take King Kong Bundy down.
Bundy's in control here. There's not a question about that. I'm waiting for Randy and Lynch to get their game plan together here. I'm wondering what's taking so long.
Nobody home, that double clothesline, 1 and 2, big shoulder block. Sends down both members of the Lynch and Randy team. I'll tell you what, these guys have worked together quite a bit in the past. Matter of fact, Rockin Randy had a hand in training Adrian Lynch, but, you know, they're just befuddled right now, quite frankly.
And the kid is tagged in, John Holmes, getting the tag from King Kong Bundy. He's in the ring and he's waiting for action as once again Randy and Lynch regroup outside the ring.
Rockin Randy, Adrian Lynch, you know, they're in Plan C right now. They've been regrouping outside that ring 2 or 3 times during the course of the evening. Big John Holmes is in the ring now. You'd think Adrian Lynch would be very anxious to get back into action against the rookie here.
I tell you what, this should be interesting. I can see the wheels turning in Lynch's head. I know he's got a game plan here, and I won't be surprised if he puts it in action right now.
He better have a game plan.
And he's telling the crowd to shut up so he can concentrate, and I don't blame him. These people are morons.
The crowd not too likely to respond to the toe-headed legend killer at this time. John Holmes working that left arm right now. Got the arm wringer one more time, sending Lynch down to 1 knee.
You know what everyone here in Denmark should have got tonight with their admission to this event?
What?
A muzzle.
A mullet?
A muzzle, not a mullet.
I think there are plenty of those already.
I think there are 2. It's about the only time we've agreed on anything tonight so far.
Well, cherish this in your mind. I don't think it'll happen again. Big John Holmes. Oh, 2 big men meet in the center of the ring. No one moves on that shoulder block. Down goes Big John. Takes the hip toss. He got it.
I can't believe this kid. He's on fire. There's an arm drag.
I'll tell you what. I think King Kong Bundy was a huge influence on this kid.
He might have been working with him in the back. Who knows? All I can say is that Holmes is in control here. Bundy and Holmes dominating the first 5 minutes of this match.
Big John Holmes continues to work on that left arm of Adrian Lynch. Oh, he ducked way too
hard. Oh, rookie mistake, Byron. Rookie mistake, and he paid for it dearly.
Say the least, a rookie mistake, and he paid with a big neck breaker, big swinging neck breaker by the legend killer.
And now watch the veterans go to work. This is going to be beautiful, Byron.
And Rockin Randy, Adrian Lynch, they've got to be smart about this. Got to do all the tag team fundamentals. What the hell is Randy doing?
He's posing. The crowd loves it.
Count of 1, 2. Oh, almost a count of 3 there.
Caught the rookie off guard.
Randy and Lynch got to keep those tagging fundamentals. Got to keep Big John Holmes in their corner. Got to use those quick tags. Got to keep the big kid down on the mat. And Randy looks like he's trying to do that right now. Suplex.
Oh, devastating suplex by Rockin Randy. Followed with a leg drop. Precision work.
A lot of momentum on that suplex. Big guy to get going over on the vertical suplex by Rockin Randy there. And now Snapmare takes him down to the canvas. Rockin Randy, he's going to punish the kid on the mat.
Oh, and I love watching this. I love inexperienced wrestlers getting punished by experienced veterans.
You're seeing that right now in all its glory. There is no more experienced veteran in ACW than Rockin Randy.
And I'll tell you what right now, Byron, if Lynch and Randy can keep the kid in their half of the ring and keep working on him, Bundy won't even get back into this match. It'll be over.
These fans at the Circle Tap are firing up. They're encouraging Big John Holmes. King Kong Bundy, you can see him there on the right side of your screen. He's raring for the big tag.
He is, but John Holmes is a world away from Bundy right now. Randy's got him in a devastating chinlock, cutting off the air supply and taking away his stamina.
Yes, he is. Rockin Randy doing some veteran work. Oh, Spartan's the outside. And now watch this double team maneuver. Adrian Lynch, he's got the kid on the outside. Big boots going right to the back. Come on, referee. Come on, Matty.
The fans are in my way. I can't see what's happening here. Honestly, I see Holmes accidentally running into the side of the ring. I think Holmes must have slipped.
He fires the kid into the ring apron. There's no give there whatsoever, especially when Bundy's standing in the ring.
I couldn't exactly see what happened there. I think Holmes just slipped on his own.
We should point out Big John Holmes also no relation to Derek St. Holmes Esquire, the new #1 contender for the ACW title, still held by the Pimp Daddy Rob Norwood.
Yeah, there is no relation there whatsoever because John Holmes doesn't have 10% of the intellect that Derek does.
King Kong Bundy wanted in, and it's pretty hard to get in the way of that big man, but Matty Larnoy said, look at this double team. Oh!
Beautiful, I love it, Byron.
A
veteran maneuver.
Big elbow drop. A lot of elevation on that one. A lot of height. Count of 1, 2. This might be it. No!
Well, the kid kicks out, but he's getting worn down, and the end is coming pretty soon. I can guarantee it.
Adrian Lynch going to the eyes right now. He's trying to slow the attack of Big John Holmes. Big chop in the corner. Whoa, my God.
Oh, he almost took off his shirt, I think.
He's slapping that flesh. That shirt not providing much protection. Big John Holmes fighting his way out of the corner, though. Oh, so much for that, though.
That's called a precision eye rake there. Perfectly legal maneuver last time I checked. Greco-Roman.
Tie up in the corner, count 2. Adrian Lynch questioning the decision of senior official Matty Larnoy. That's not his job to do, though. He's got to stay on this kid and not let him crawl over that corner and make the tag to King Kong Bundy.
But you have to understand, Byron, sometimes Matty does need a little guidance in that ring. He's just a young kid or officiating a main event match. And before, sometimes in the matches of Matty's ref with my boys, I've got to point things out to him, too. You're just trying to help a guy out, that's all.
Yeah, I'm sure he benefits from your days of experience in refereeing.
And I'm a good referee, too.
If you could find a shirt that fits your torso, you'd be a great referee.
What are you talking about? That was a tank top, custom made.
I see. Well, thank you for schooling me on that one. As Adrian Lynch right now schooling Big John Holmes in that front face lock. This is a punishing move.
It is, and I like it.
It doesn't look like much, but it's painful as all hell. Big John's fighting his way out of the corner. There's the tag, King Kong Bundy. Oh, Matty didn't see it again.
Of course not, because there wasn't a tag to see. Devastating double elbow by Lynch and Randy.
Lynch and Randy, I told you about this tag team. What kind of cover is that?
It's called a Greco-Roman leg, head over feet, takedown, lateral press.
Why don't you Greco-Roman shut up? Quit trying to justify Rockin Randy being arrogant. Oh, that was nice. Big flying forearm there. Caught Big John Holmes on the side of the head.
And the back of Randy's tights say smoking, and that's what he's doing right now. He's smoking this young kid.
Yeah, he's been smoking all right. Big John Holmes, he's in dire straits right now. He better make that tag and make it quick. I don't think he can last more than another minute or two against these two veterans. What is that? Reversal. Got that big... Oh, DDT! DDT! Big John Holmes, all that weight just stopped.
And this is about his last chance to make the tag to Bundy. If he doesn't do it here, this match is going to be over in a matter of seconds.
He's got to do it now. Now is the time. Adrian Lynch is in. There he is. King Kong Bundy is in the match, and I feel sorry. No, I don't, for Adrian Lynch and Rockin Randy.
Come on, have some sympathy, Byron. You have to be always so cold-hearted.
It's easy to be cold-hearted in this weather. I'll tell you what, though, Big John Holmes, King Kong Bundy going to work right now. Big John, oh, both in the corner. Here it comes.
I don't like the looks of this.
Avalanche number 1, and oh,
no.
The famous Avalanche.
No.
Down, here it comes. He took a big splash.
Oh, my God.
Count of 1, count of 2, count of 3.
No, Byron.
5. It's got to be 5.
I can't stand this.
It's a 5 count. And he gets it done.
This isn't right, Byron. It's not right.
Justice is finally served the veteran King Kong Bundy and Big John Holmes. Victorious hands, the two veterans tonight here at the Circle Tap in Denmark. All-Star Championship Wrestling finishes up the Circle Tap Showdown with a bang.
And I'm so upset. I'm going to the back. I'm not watching anymore. Good night, Mr. Byron.
There goes Angelo Stefano, and the air is already smelling a little bit better as Big John Holmes, King Kong Bundy celebrating their big win. As for Adrian Lynch and Rockin Randy, I'll tell you what, they came out here earlier tonight. They ran their mouths. They spouted off. And you see where it got them. Adrian Lynch, Rockin Randy. It's been a great night here at the Circle Tap. The fans looking to get warm.
September 9th at the PGA Rockwood, and also September 20th at UW Green Bay for ACW first television taping.